Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to make chicken stuffed buns. I'm calling these Sri Lankan style chicken stuffed buns because it's really similar to the fish buns we make in Sri Lanka. So I got some chicken here. I already cut it into small size cubes and some mashed potatoes. So I just boiled some potatoes and mashed it with a fork. That's about it. And I'm using a variety of spices today, and I'll write them down in the description box below. Some of them are Sri Lankan, but you can find them in any Indian grocery store as well. We need lots of chopped onions, ginger garlic paste. I'm adding a shredded carrot as well, but that's optional, and some curry leaves. So this is all we're gonna need for our filling. Okay, so for the dough, I'm actually using a store-bought pizza dough because it's so much easier and it saves so much time, and it was only like $2. So I think it's really worth it, and I was able to make 24 balls out of it. If you want the buns to be a bit bigger, you can do 12 for sure as well. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep this in a warm place and let it rise for about half an hour to 1 hour or until they double in size. So meanwhile, we can start making our filling. I have my pot on medium high heat with some vegetable oil, and we're gonna cook our chicken first. I'm gonna add half of our spices to the chicken as well, and the remainder I'm gonna keep it for later. I'm gonna give my spices a quick mix. I'm just gonna add half now, and the remainder we'll keep it for later. This will be ready in like 3-4 minutes. The chicken cooks really fast, so yeah, keep an eye on it and give it a good mix. This is looking perfect now. I'm just going to remove it from the pot. I'm going to use the same pot to saute our onions. So I added some extra oil to the same pot, and I added the curry leaves, adding the chopped onions followed by the ginger garlic paste. I'm gonna cook this for about 3 to 4 minutes, so until it develops some beautiful golden color, and then I'm gonna add the carrots. Meanwhile, you can cut your cooked chicken into small size cubes so it's easier to go into the filling. This is looking good now, and I'm just gonna add the remaining spices to this and cook it for a bit, and then we can add our mashed potatoes, the chicken, and finish it off. I'm gonna add my mashed potatoes now. When I boiled the potatoes, I already did add some salt, so I didn't add that much salt into the actual filling. That's good, and now I'm gonna add my chicken back in, and I'm gonna turn the heat off at this point because everything is fully cooked now, and I just need to combine everything fully. So just take your time and give it a good mix, and you can taste it at this point as well. Make sure you have enough salt, and if it's not too spicy for you, you can add more black pepper and some chili powder as well. Our filling is ready now, so we can start making our buns. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to form the buns. It's really easy. I don't think you even need the video, but I'll just show you how I do it. So my buns were proofing for about 4 to 5 minutes, and I'm just going to put some more oil onto it because it's that way it's easier to form the shape. So go ahead and flatten it. I'm just doing a round shape today, so that's really easy. You can do the malupan like the triangle shape as well, but this should do for me. And put some filling in the middle, as much or as little as you like. I'm gonna add a little more, and then just make a round shape. I'm just gonna take all the corners together, and once that's done, just pinch it at the end so it doesn't loosen or anything. Okay, perfect. So now pinch it really well, and I'm just gonna roll it like this so that way it forms a nicer round shape. Don't worry about the shape too much because it's homemade, and the homemade ones doesn't have to look perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to make the second one as well using the same way. So just put some oil and roll it out. It's basically the way we do for roti. So just flatten it and put some filling in the middle and make a round shape. So using the same method, you can go ahead and make all your buns. Meanwhile, make sure your oven is preheated for 350, and also we're gonna need some egg wash. So that's just basically egg beaten with some water, because we're gonna egg wash them before we put it in the oven. So all my buns are ready now. Look how beautiful they look. They look so homemade. So now we're gonna let it rise for half an hour. After half an hour, this is how my buns look like. I'm gonna egg wash them really well, and we're gonna bake them in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. Here they go. It's been about 20 minutes now. It smells so good. So soon they'll be ready. Okay guys, so my buns were in the oven for exactly 45 minutes, and this is how they look like and smells insane. So one last thing we have to do before we eat is to put some butter on it. So just get some melted butter and coat them really well. That way it gets such a nice glossy look as well. That's all for today, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. And a tip, always try to have a piece of dough on your hand because you can do so much with it. So I'll see you guys soon with another great recipe. Thank you.